Virgos, this is Perstephane Rose, and this is for the week of February 2nd through the 8th. Time's flying. So for my Virgos for the week of February 2nd through the 8th, what does Spirit or my guides want to tell them? Right off the bat, they're showing me, Virgos, it does look like you have some good news coming in this week. It shows me that whatever you've been working on, it actually is going to come to fruition. So if it's a contract that you've been trying to get, it does show me that it gets signed and you actually get to celebrate. If it's like you ask someone out, they show me that they actually say yes, they want to go out with you. So it does show me you have some really good news, both on the personal front and in the career front. For some of you, it's mostly career based, but they do show me there's a group of you that is on the personal front that is good news. Like you find out that your wife's pregnant, or you find out that you're going to be a grandma, or something to that effect. They show me some good news. Or you find out that someone that had cancer is going into remission, because they do show me there's some good news coming in that will be celebrated by you and your family around you. For on the career front, it does show me it's something that you've worked very hard for and you're actually achieving it. So it's like you went out for the job interview, you did the best job you did, you know, at the interview, you dressed to the nines, you did everything you were, now you get the job. So it does show me that. Or if you've been working on a promotion, you actually get the promotion, okay? They do show me that this week you are very focused on details, lots of details. And they're showing me try not to get overwhelmed by the details. Try to look at the big picture, and some of the details that you are so worried about or so up in the air about is going to go to the wayside, because they show me the details go with the flow. So as it starts flowing, the water starts flowing, the details get dissolved into the water, and everything just turns out okay. So they're showing me try not to get so wrapped up in the details. Details are not something you should be worrying about. Again, they're showing me that there is some kind of connection. This is on your emotional front or your emotional front or your I did it again. Okay, hold on. There's two messages. There is some kind of connection that's going to happen on your romantic side. And it does show me that either like you and your wife or you and your partner have not been actually communicating well, or have not been able to actually see eye to eye. And they show me there's actually a clearing of those ways, okay? The next message that they keep trying to make me say is on the religious front. I know that Virgos sometimes don't always, like, they see everything and they don't always know what, like, they have doubts on lots of levels if they can't physically see it or can't physically touch it. But they show me on the religious front or on the spiritual front, it's almost like you get recognition. So it's like if you've been praying a lot, you finally get the answer that you're looking for. Or if you've been asking Spirit for guidance, it seems like a door is opening for you. So it does show me that you are actually going to be connecting with a divine or the above, and it looks like it's a positive connection that creates something. Okay, see, they're filling the cup together, so it looks like that you're creating it, and it's going to be prosperous for you. Okay. For another thing for Virgos is they are talking about there is going to be a lot of communication this week. So you're going to have a lot of people, and they show me try to be cautious on who you're talking to. Not that you can't talk to everybody, but it's almost like just be wary of what the conversations are. Because they show me it's almost like you tell something and it's like a gossip mill, and like everybody and their dog knows about it. So it's like, I'm going to buy a new car, and then you walk down go to the bathroom in the office, and all of a sudden someone walks up and says, so what kind of car are you buying? And you're like, dude, I don't even know you know, that type of thing. Like, how do you know that? They show me just be very cautious on what you're talking about this week. It just looks like people are running their mouth a lot. Okay. And so they're showing me be cautious with your information, be guarded. What else for my Virgos for February 2nd through the 8th? Okay, the last two cards for you, they are talking about make sure that this week there is going to be a lot of celebration, a lot of talking, lots of things that seem to be opening up for you and moving forward with you. But they do show me make sure that you're actually putting your boundaries down correctly. So they show me that it does, you may actually get people coming in from the past, because they do show me there is a very high tendency that you actually get people coming in from the past. And they show me for those people, just make sure that they realize that you're not the same Virgo you were, 2 years ago, or even 2 months ago, that you're a slightly different Virgo. And so therefore they need to respect that and understand that, and make sure that they follow your boundaries. They respect your boundaries, because they do show me that people are kind of come in. And this might also be why you're getting something about gossiping, that people are going to come in and try to manipulate you, or try to pull one over on you, or because they keep making me listen to someone in the background say, can you come help me move this weekend? I really need you to move this weekend. And you're like, yeah, I'll move this weekend if you can come help me, move my couch in my house next weekend. And they're like, oh yeah, definitely. And then you go and you help them move, and it's like an all day thing that turns into an all weekend thing. And then when you're like, okay, so you guys are coming over to help me move my couch, and they're like, oh, you know what? I have a concert that week and I can't do it. So they're showing me, just make sure that you're really you keep your boundaries. So if they're asking for something, it's with the idea they have to give you something back in return. Like, you're not doing it for free, okay? So just make sure you're doing that. For the last card, they are showing me that there is something that's going to be, again, this looks like people from the past coming in. So this has to do with like past friends, or people that you aren't used to be really good friends with, but now are just acquaintances. They do show me, just be very cautious who's coming knocking on your door, because it does show me that they're coming with intention of only making themselves happy, without the intention of making it both ways, that both you're happy and them happy. So they're showing me, just be very cautious of who you hang out with this weekend. Put your boundaries up, okay? Okay, Virgos, that is it for the week of February 2nd through the 8th. You have a wonderful week. Now, Virgos, if you want to have a reading with myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other wonderful psychics that are on my website, please go down into the bio and you will find my link for my website, and you could book us through there. Otherwise, you have a great week, and I will see you next week.